Great. That's a good opener. Let's see. Is one of the other ones working right now? Oh, good. That's sweet. Well, we'll flip back to the other. There we go. So Extra Life is having some trouble this morning. So my donation tracker may or may not show up from time to time. We'll see. Welcome to the stream. Here we are, Extra Life 2019. We are kicking off just a few minutes late, as there's always a technical problem, because why wouldn't there be? And the goal today, we are going to try to get to at least $500 today. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Today, I am... well, let's start from the beginning, in case you don't know what today is. Today is game day for Extra Life. So now this is a charity that goes on all year, but in particular, this is a day or a time when most of the community comes together to stream on this day. So if you'll see, there's a lot of people streaming today. The hashtag on Twitter is going to be going like crazy today. So we're all getting together to stream games for any period amount of time in order to raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So for myself, I am in BC, so I'm collecting donations for BC Children's Hospital. I am streaming as a member of the Giant Bomb team, so if you do happen to come by the stream and you want to donate, but you'd like to sort of donate to someone that's or hospital that's near you, do that. Head to the donation page that I've got. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, right there. You can select the team. Someone on that team has got to be where you're from, because I think there's hundreds of thousands. There's a lot of people on that team. So there's got to be someone there who lives close to you. I encourage you, go out, find someone there that's in your area, and please go donate. So what we're going to do today, however, is we're going to start by playing a really classic game, one of my first favorite RPGs from back in the day. We are going to be playing Ultima Underworld, the first one from the people at Looking Glass. Let me just get this thing booted, and we shall switch over. I think now should work. Oh, wait, where's the camera? Hang on. For whatever reason, sometimes these overlays don't load.
For 3 nights, each attempt to rest has brought you starting from your bed in fright, with no memory of what horrified you.
And now I'm not even getting video.
With a sickening sense of deja vu, you begin to dream.
Well, let's just watch for a minute, and I'll fix the overlay in a second.
And doom. My brother would unleash a great evil. Britannia is in peril.
Sure that the ghost can take you to Britannia, you allow yourself to be drawn to him.
A visitor, and from far away indeed. Were he not dead, I'd suspect my brother sent thee. No matter, thou shalt serve to draw the hounds from the scent.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about this game a little bit, even though I'm not on camera at the moment.
Below, a creature heads toward the dark woods. A thrashing
what can I say about it? It is a
massive shoulder.
It is a huge classic, and it's funny it's easy to make fun of like the voice acting and stuff, but like these people were designing stuff in a space that no one was designing stuff before. And likely one of the programmers was trying to put on one of these accents.
Later, you were dragged before Baron Ulmric. Ignoring you, Ulmric questions his captain.
What news, Corwin?
Forgive us, my lord. A fair creature escaped. A score of us gave chase, but it fled into the Stygian Abyss with poor Ariel.
We were attacked. Goblins and worse, my lord. Only
Goblins
three
and
of us
worse.
survived. I see.
Oh, and Kitty's here.
The Baron turns his hard gray eyes upon you.
Oh.
I was warned of thy coming.
Wait, what?
Last fortnight, an apparition of an old, haggard man appeared in
man.
my dreams.
Yeah, the Extra Life website's having some trouble.
Guard thy daughter well, it warned, for an evil one shall come to steal her away. I posted guards at Ariel's door, but still you took her from me. They say thou didst drop her to a troll waiting below. What sayest thou?
I don't know just yet. I'm trying to get my overlay to work
You
properly.
explain that you are the Avatar and that you are innocent.
Whether thou speak truth or falsehood, I cannot say.
Yep, that's not
Stories
good.
tell of the coming of the Avatar, but years have passed since he visited here. If thou art truly the Avatar, then perhaps thou canst offer hope.
Well, I'm kind of stuck at the moment. There's not a
None
lot that I
here
can do.
survive the Stygian Abyss and rescue Ariel.
So we'll just do some
My
live
mind
triage
is
as we go
set.
here.
Corwin shall take thee to the Abyss. Return here with my daughter, and thy innocence shall be
Hopefully,
proven.
you can
If thou
hear
dost
me.
not return,
Because this sounds really loud on my
then
ears,
thy
and
lies
I
shall
have
have brought
adjusted
thee
the volume on this
low.
stuff. But wow, are people actually DDoSing Extra Life again? Because they did that, like I think in 2014 or something, which is really
This
crappy.
be the foul pit's only entrance. Once it is locked, none can pass. I will shut thee in.
I like this, like this. I remember seeing the sunset color for the first time in VGA, and I was like, "Oh man, look at that color!"
Otherwise, 'twill remain shut forever.
Forever, forever and ever. All right. So now that I got my mouse back, I'm gonna flip over to another display here. Okay, so at least I've got the camera back. That's good. So I'm just gonna go and check out the website really quick, because that's crazy. Well, I could just be really busy. Like, there's a lot of people like doing this today. Yeah, that is not happening. Okay, so my donation tracker may not be working for a bit. We'll try not to worry about it too much. It just means I got some stuff I need to do here. Okay. Let's flip back over then, and I'll see if I can at least. You're gonna see my desktop for a second. I at least want to get the background working. And I would like the kitty to give me a break. I mean, I don't know why the rest of the thing is having a problem because of this. I'll just make this invisible for now. It's really just that. Okay, weird. Okay. I will turn it back on as periodically and see if we can get this thing to work. But let's get into this. So, in the classic style, you would make a character of any kind. Sorry, I just picked male. I wasn't thinking. I'm gonna be right-handed, and I'm gonna make it easy on myself. I'm going to pick a. God, is it usually a tinker? I want to say tinker. And I'm gonna go with sword. And I usually go with picklock, because usually early on that pays off for me. We're gonna go with this guy. We're gonna go with... I'm actually gonna pick easy, because it's been a while. And who should we send into the Abyss? What should the name be? Let's see. Let's go with the name of... I don't know. Let's go with Serge. All right, and then here you go. So, give me 1 second. I need to make a little adjustment over here. testing anymore. We are live. That's right. Only this kind of coordination is live. You don't get this kind of coordination from scripted things. All right. So, this was like one of those. I know this seems weird, but you know, this is like one of the first games that had like an actual like true 3D engine. Well, true 3D in the sense that you could walk under stuff. And something that I did not notice until later. So here is, we'll read the sign. The writing reads, "We attacked the entrance with all manner of tools, but it gave not a hair. It simply cannot be breached. Hence we have resigned ourselves to die in this hellish pit." Elsmore. If you notice, every time the character kind of steps, there's a piano beat. Bum. You hear that? That's I thought that was kind of neat. So you'll notice like this tech was really early back then, so you'll notice like a lot of the stuff swimming in the background because the engine is, you know, trying to keep track of, like, it's tracking everything, right? And it wasn't, you know, perfect back then, but man, this was all new stuff, like, you know, and especially putting all this art together, and like, this was pretty cool stuff. So there's our knife, and we'll put up a torch on our back so we can have that. We'll pull the map out, because I think I have to use it this way. Yeah. And what's cool about these is that you can leave yourself notes. At least I think that stuff's cool, but I know I'm a huge nerd. So you can see it's kind of dark, so we'll turn on this torch so we get a little more light, but you do have to be careful because it will burn out and you have to find more otherwise. So you can see there's blood happening. I've got some rune stones, so we'll pick these up. I don't have a runestone bag yet, but I should find one soonish. I think I can actually probably put these like right here. Can I? No, I can't. Can't remember how to do this. Do I just use them? No, I think I have to have the bag. I think I have to load them from the bag. I think that just shows where the active ones are. Oh, here we got a backpack. So we got a proper big old backpack. So we'll pick that sucker up and put that on our back. Here's some more. There's our runestone bag right there. So first we'll drag these runes into the bag. Sorry if it seems a little weird. The mouse interface is a little sticky. Might as well just pull everything out. So we'll put these in there as well. And let's take a look at this thing. It says, "My dearest Alfred, go into the abyss knowing that I will not forget thee. As bitter as the Baron's justice doth seem, 'tis better than a hangman's noose. No matter the passing of years, I will await thy return. Yours forever, Sandra." So Sandra's very patient. And now we've got this rune bag. So now the rune, there we go. So now if I remember this correctly, so now bear with me here. I'm just you're gonna see my desktop again for a second. I have a thing for this. There are these cool things. We're just gonna flip over to this interface. Aha! Well, you can all see the chat. So they used to give these cool like papers, like these maps. So this is like the first floor of the map of the abyss, right? So they at least give you the first floor so you can look around. There's the shrine that we're gonna try to get to later. This is like one of your first major goals. And then here's the general layout of the abyss: the unexplored subdepths, the meeting halls, grand staircase, tombs, goblin home. Like, you know, and this was a nice big fold-out sheet of paper, and you know, the art was cool. I like this stuff. But for us, we need the quick reference card. It's going to tell me the spell list. I think, yeah, it's IL. I knew it was IL. I don't know why I needed to look that up, but, well, there you go. So let's turn this back to where we were. So now we can go I and L. Then we can turn this back around, and then every time we click on this, it should... So if we turn off this light, for example, it should... Oh, I don't have enough mana. Well, fair enough. Anyway, that's how you cast spells, is with the rune system. So if you weren't following the story... Well, I think we got our first combat. So you attack by holding certain... Okay, that was easy. So you attack by holding certain spots of the screen. So here, if you press and hold the button, it'll thrust. You press it here, it'll slash. You press it here, it'll overhead. And those are your 3 attack types. You put these things right on the paper doll, which is cool. Let's turn this bag into our food bag. And put food here. Should actually probably check our status. I think I look at myself. Is that what I do? Oh, I forget. How do I check my status? Is this the health? Well, let's have some food anyway. We'll just have this apple. Alright, so now we've had some food. You do actually have to eat, because it will pop up with messages every now and then saying that you are you're feeling sick or not sick. It'll just say that, you know, you're feeling increasing levels of hungry. Alright, so then we got the door unlocked. And we are moving right along. Oh, here's a person. Let's see if we can talk. Hey, buddy. So yeah, it's not everything in here is going to kill you. Like, even things that look like monsters won't necessarily kill you. They were actually pretty good at, like, creating, like, actual, like, different social groups in the game that you could get favor with if you helped out or didn't help out. So here we go. I am merely exploring the Abyss. I am attempting to rescue an innocent girl. I was thrown in here as punishment for a crime I did not commit. Everybody says they didn't commit a crime, so we're going to say number 2. Ah, rescue mission, is it? Should the Baron's guards not be with thee to aid thee in thy search? More likely one of them threw thee in here, eh? Oh yeah, I remember this guy. This guy just doesn't believe you. He's just like, yeah, criminal. Thou needst not be ashamed of thy misfortune, lad. Thou art in the same pot with all of us now. If thou art to have a chance of surviving the Abyss for long, thou must learn the lay of the land. Indeed, I would be eager to learn of the area. First off, I would suggest picking up anything thou dost find that seems of use. Items here are scarce enough, thou wouldst be well advised to take what you can. Scavenge all you want, but stealing is ill-advised. Most of the Abyss's inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Battle sites are the best scavenging, that's why I'm here. A battle took place here not long ago. A battle between the goblins and the above-worlders. What inhabitants are there? The goblins control most of these upper caves. 2 races there are, the green and the gray. If they do not destroy each other, it is not for lack of trying. Be thou especially careful of the gray goblins. I was recently imprisoned by them for trespassing. How didst thou escape? Could be useful information to know. My prison cell was evidently a converted storeroom, for it had a stock of useful items, including a long pole. Using the pole, I was able to reach a button which opened the door to my cell. I sneaked away and returned to my people. I do not think I'll venture there again. So that's like a tip for you to know, like, hey, by the way, you can use things like poles to reach through stuff and poke things that are a long way away. Which, you know, the games now kind of don't do that sometimes. And what are the other inhabitants of the Abyss? The humans, like thee and myself, have staked out a small area in which we live in relative peace. Below us are the mountain men, and after that I do not know. Let's find out where the humans are. Thou canst find my people by going west from the entrance to the Abyss, then north. There is a small chasm to jump over, but thou dost seem to be dexterous, lad.